I'm your host with Most Locum 23, joining me for Senior, Chapter 7, Booked on a Phelan. Ooka chaka, ooka ooka. After weeks spent anxiously awaiting your weekend trip, you and Caitlin hit the road, leaving the familiar sights of Hartfield far behind. You watch the sights roll by as you get deeper into a quiet stretch of forest, bright with the first orange and yellow touches of autumn. While Caitlin drives, you crack open Vasquez's journal to read another passage. Now playing is Enrique Vasquez. October 19th, 1977. Journal of Enrique M. Vasquez. I've been struggling to finish a play for one of my many workshops, and it's been a great source of distraction and frustration for me. I'm calling it The Locked Confessional, though that's only a working title. I have a strange love-hate relationship with the thing. No matter how many times or how many hours I toil at my typewriter, I burrow deep in the public library, the third draft won't budge, and thought I'd find you here. You weren't at home. She swoops in for a kiss, and you savor the moment of sweetness. Hi, Elena. Sorry I haven't been as present as usual. I've been trying to get the locked confessional in order. I know. That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Look what I picked up today. Eliana waves a printed paper in your face too quickly for you to make out much detail. You take it from her and scowl, reading Northbridge Fringe Festival submission form. What is this? I've not submitted this play anywhere. I know you weren't planning to, but isn't it perfect? I've read every draft, Enrique. It's good. You have to submit it. I don't have to do anything. And anyway, it's not good enough yet. Does my opinion mean nothing to you? I think your play is beautiful, and you've been reworking the same act for over a month. At this point, you're just tweaking random words. Random words? How can you say that? Nothing I do is random. Oh, really? She points at a crossed-out line on your manuscript. Please explain to me the reasoning behind changing the line. I wanted to unlock my own answers I wanted to break open new answers. Look, I only mentioned the Fringe Festival because I thought it'd be a great opportunity for you. Won't you at least think about it? I stand by what I said. I appreciate the thought, but no! Then what's the point? What's the point of being a writer? What's even the point of being alive? Where are you going with this? What kind of future are you going to have if you won't open up to anyone? I expect a lonely future, to be completely honest, and I'm sure I'll get one. Ball up the submission form and toss it into the waste paper basket and under the table. Eliana's eyes fill with tears, but her expression quickly resolves into anger. Where does that leave me, then? Or did I not factor in your grand plans for a lonely future? Eliana, Surprisingly, some great men in the past did need women to guide their minds into doing things more open-minded. Try this for you. Oh, Enrique, trust me. The play is so good, you are ready. You reach down and take the submission form out of the trash, smoothing the many wrinkles of the paper. Eliana tucks a stray lock of hair behind your ear, and you glance up at her, surprised by the tender gesture. I keep looking for signs that we might work after all, that you're willing to put aside your brooding writer facade and stubborn solitariness. And it feels like you're finally getting there. Brings her lips down to yours, and you forget the submission form, the play, and the library all at once. Close the journal and shake your head. Everything okay over there? Yeah, fine. I was just reading more of Vasquez's journal. Glances out the passenger side window, and the forest is faded from sight. You can see the brick facades and colorful marquees of Cedar Crest. Hey, don't sweat it. Just thought I'd let you know that we're here. You and Caitlin park outside the B&B and bring your things up to your room. After settling in, the two of you return downstairs to talk to the proprietor. Welcome to the Budding Beach Bed and Breakfast. I hope your suite is to your liking. Caitlin leans forward excitedly. We're on an adventure. No planning, no rules. We literally picked Cedar Crest by throwing a dart at a map. Oh my, you certainly are spontaneous. Can you tell us a little bit about this town? Anything you'd recommend? If you're looking for adventure, you should check out Bellwether Doll Museum. People come from all around to experience it. Your town's greatest attraction is a doll museum? Oh yes, this town used to be the home of Bellwether's Beauties, a doll-making company. And, well, I don't want to say more, but half the adventure is discovering new things for the first time, right? If it's refreshment you're after, I'd recommend you take a dip in the Cedar Lake. Aw, that sounds perfect, but neither of us brought swimsuits. Guess we'll just have to hang by the shore. Hold on. Your girlfriend, right? And your girlfriend with Caitlin, right? It's called streaking. Shh, don't tell anyone. Our lake has a lovely beach, but if you'd like to spend more time swimming, I have a deal with the local swim shop. Reaches beneath the desk and pulls out a selection of bathing suits, swim trunks that she just happens to keep under a desk. Take your pick. Might as well try them on. Adventure, right? Caitlin quickly ducks into the bathroom to change, emerging moments later in a sexy high-neck bikini. I like it. It's pretty. Just the color's kinda... The color of the bottom is more or less throwing me off. I already want to get you undressed. You look amazing. Both are good answers. You look amazing, though. It fits you perfectly. You have to get it. So, I can go swimming by myself? No way. You should get in the water with me. Think of all the extra fun we could have. Then I guess I'll have to try on one of these swimsuits too. You slip into the bathroom to quickly change. What'll it be, Mizumi? Surf or turf? What is this, 1960s? Sweet mother of what the hell? Like, what is up with those bottoms? Like, this is 1960s. I'm happy sticking to the shore. Works for me. We can still find some adventure, just a drier adventure. You and Caitlin quickly change back into your regular clothes. Beach time. Even though she still has on the yellow, you and Caitlin get back in the car and drive to the lake. You arrive at the lake a few minutes later. The warm sunlight scatters across its crystal clear waters. Wow, this is stunning. Breathe in the fresh lake air. Caitlin takes a deep breath in. No car exhaust, no ineffective air fresheners, no garlic and onion vapors. Wait, where the hell are you getting garlic and vapor onions? Or vapors? Hey, you're the one who scarfed down that spaghetti stuffed burrito during our pit stop. Only because you dared me to. Besides, it was delicious. Carbs on carbs on carbs. You and Caitlin walk down the beach, watching the breeze ripple through the lake water. A rough, pebbly sand crunches beneath your feet, and suddenly... Ah! Caitlin trips and almost falls over, but you catch her in time. Whoa, what happened? My foot snagged on something. You gaze down and see something half buried in the sand. Oh my god, it's a dead body! What is it? Caitlin bends down and clears the rest of the dirt and sand away, revealing an abandoned baby doll. The doll is bald, but for a few clumps of brittle blonde hair, and her left painted eye has been scratched out. Her chubby cheeks are disfigured by scrawled marker lines and peeling stickers, and her ragged, stained dress might have been pink once. Wow, she's definitely seen better days. Better days of full of adventure. The only toys that stay picture perfect are the ones that are never played with. It's sadly true. Caitlin trails her fingers over the heart-shaped stickers on the doll's face with a laugh. I gave similar makeovers to my cousin's dolls whenever they visited from Taiwan, and they never even thanked me. Caitlin turns the doll over. Her body, missing half of its stuffing, flops unsteadily in Caitlin's hands. You notice Bellwether's Beauties stamped on the back of her skull in tiny letters. Bellwether. It must be the same doll company that founded the museum in town. I wonder how this Bellwether Beauty wound up all this way out here. I think she was... buried intentionally? I mean, did someone really try and bury it that horribly? Left behind. Little kids forget things all the time. They probably didn't even notice their favorite dolly was missing until they got home from the beach. You gaze at the doll's weather-beaten features. And I can't see parents driving all the way back for a toy as ragged as this one. That's so sad. How long has this doll been waiting here in the sand for someone to play pirates with her again? You know, I'm thinking of Toy Story right now. There's only the one thing we can do for her, then. She needs to go on one last treasure hunt. Yar! That'd be a fine idea. What do you say, Captain Beauty? Caitlin shakes the doll, making her head wobble back and forth disconcertedly. You repress a shudder. I guess that's a yes? Let's go, swashbucklers! Don't stop until we can find Captain Beauty's hoard! You and Caitlin explore the length of the beach, stopping every so often to dig, laugh, and toss dirt back and forth. Avast, mateys! Yo-ho-ho, and a bottle of non-alcoholic rum equivalent. Really? We're supposed to be pirates, not PC pirates. After an hour of exploring, your little crew gazes upon the riches of your undiscovered. Several paper bags, crushed beer cans, a pile of bottle caps, 2 cigarette lighters, and a small plastic comb. People sure do leave a lot of trash on this beach. Trash? Is that any way to talk about Captain Beauty's booty? Say booty again. Booty. Caitlin winks and gives her booty a light slap, and the two of you giggle. I always knew that my pirate queen was all about the booty. You lean in and kiss Caitlin, drawing it for several long, tender moments. Now, babe, use your imagination. We found cans of grog, and those aren't bottle caps, they're doubloons. And this fine comb is mother of pearl, perfect for Beauty's hair. Caitlin drags the comb across the captain's scalp, and a clump of the doll's hair comes away in her hands. This poor fucking doll. You're tormenting the poor goddamn thing. Oh, God help us. Oops. I don't think Captain Beauty is gonna last much longer in her condition. What should we do with her? You glance around and spot a public garbage can nearby. Caitlin follows your gaze. Throwing her away seems wrong somehow. She deserves something special, but I don't want to contribute to littering. We should give her a proper burial, as a sign of respect for our pirate queen. You answer the doll's remaining painted blue eye and repress a shudder. Oh, come on! Also to prevent her from cursing us. Who knows? Maybe a few years from now, someone else will dig her up and have just as fun with her as we did. You and Caitlin choose a quiet part of the beach, close to fir trees, and start digging. Once the hole is deep enough, you lower Captain Beauty into the hole along with the plastic comb and a crumpled can of grog. Good night, sweet, incredibly creepy princess, and flights of headless teddy bears sing thee to thy rest. As Caitlin begins to fold dirt back over the hole, you catch one last glimpse of the doll's mangled face before the dirt covers her. I just felt the strangest chill. Caitlin dusts off her hands. You're covered in sand and dirt, and she's got a smear of mud on one cheek. See, we could have never gone on this adventure if we went swimming. Yikes, digging for treasure is dirty work. Let's head back to the bed and breakfast and get cleaned up. We could check out that doll museum the proprietor suggested. Why not? Let's see where Captain Beauty was born. You and Caitlin get back in your car and head back to town. After a quick dinner at a local diner, you go to the address the proprietor gave you. From the outside, it looks like a pleasantly up-kept townhouse. You buy museum tickets from an employee dressed up as a maid, and she directs you to the walkway to the front door. Caitlin, is it normal for a museum employee to ask if we have any pre-existing psychological or heart conditions? Something tells me this guy made really odd dolls. I don't think so. You and Caitlin read the bronze plaque on the front door. Welcome to Bellwether Doll Museum, formerly the ancestral home of Bedelia Bellwether, founder of Bellwether's Beauties. Okay, so it was a girl. Cedar Crest Historical Society has worked tirelessly to maintain her home in the exact state it was when she mysteriously vanished. Maybe the doll was a clue of where she went. Maybe she didn't just vanish. Maybe she was taken. It lives beneath! Vanished? What kind of museum is this? A grin lights up on Caitlin's face. Wait! I think I know exactly what this is. She excitedly turns the knob and you walk inside. The front door is weighted and slams shut behind you as soon as you're both inside. Leaving you in a pitch-black entryway, a rasping whisper cuts through the air. I am Miss Bedelia Bellwether. In my day, I was known for making the finest, most lifelike dolls on this side of the eastern seaboard. What's going on? I can't wait for you to meet them. As a strange voice dissolves into a maniacal cackle, Caitlin's hand finds yours in the dark. Her voice vibrates with excitement. Mizumi, this isn't a museum at all. It's a haunted house. And suddenly, everything makes a lot more sense. Caitlin's hand tightens on yours. If you're not cool with it, we can always leave. Are you kidding me? This is the perfect date for my spooky girlfriend. Yes! Holding hands, you progress through the dark until you find another door. You and Caitlin enter a hallway lit by flickering candles, revealing a decrepit house swathed in cobwebs, dust, and an open door on the right reveals a tiny room inside two tiny porcelain dolls and an old-fashioned pinafore sit at an ancient tea set. As one, the doll's heads swivel in your direction. Holy! Stay and play! Ah! You and Caitlin dash down the hallway as you turn a corner. I want to stay and play. A door. The door on the left creaks open, and the sound of forlorn, quiet sniffling emerges. Is anyone there? You creep inside. It looks like an abandoned playroom with a dusty wardrobe in one corner, toys scattered across the floor, and discolored patterns of clowns writhing across the peeling wallpaper. Did you hear someone crying? You feel a cold breath on the back of your neck as the whispers build around you. I want my mommy. Why can't I go home? I'm Bedelia. I don't want to play anymore. Mizumi? Glance down and notice dark splatterings on the floor. Many of them look disturbingly like small, smeared handprints, leading towards the wardrobe, which stands slightly ajar. Something bad happened in this room. The wardrobe slams suddenly open, and an enormous clown doll with cracked porcelain face and horrific red lips lunge out at you. Let's play forever! Laugh it off, panic, scream. Clown doll. Hey, looks like this guy isn't clowning around. Gulp and reach for Caitlin's hand as the clown doll stops just short of you and giggles menacingly. Ooh, you almost had me scared for a minute. Top march for Death Clown College. And I didn't even scream. I'm proud of you, babe. Hand in hand, you and Caitlin retreated to the hallway. I would have punched it. What? Fight or flight reflexes, and I fight. The two of you wander into the room on the other side of the hallway. Rotting wicker baskets piled with doll limbs and china faces line the shelves, while a work table covered in drop sheets dominates the middle of the room. I'm gonna guess Bedelia Bellwether made her first dolls by hand. Yikes, craft rooms are creepy at the best of times, and this one is extra shivery. I love it. Hey, what are those? Caitlin points out a corkboard of yellowed newspaper clippings hanging above one of the cabinets. They're missing persons posters of little kids who all disappeared on or around the Bellwether property. Sick. This keeps getting creepier and creepier. She pulls open a drawer. You hear something rattle inside. Oh, crap! Run over to take a look. The drawer is full of sharp, twisted-looking surgical instruments, splattered with a brown, clotted substance. Okay, yep. You got me, Bellwether. Very creepy. You and Caitlin whirl around as a creaking sound emerges from the work table behind you. The figure beneath the dropship sheet stands up, the sheet falling away to reveal a child-sized doll. Her smiling china face is streaked by bloody tears, seeping from her painted eyes, one of which is scratched out. Oh god, it's Captain Beauty. She did come back to haunt us. And she looks pissed. Why did you leave me? Playtime is forever! We gave you a nice burial. Please don't kill it. We had such a nice ceremony at the beach. Didn't that mean anything? The doll continues to growl and screech at you, its movements increasingly mechanical and jerky. You spot the wire sticking out of the back of the puppet. Wow, Captain Beauty. I expected a bit more gratitude. You and Caitlin escape the room and charge down the hallway until a shock brings you up short. Masumi, be careful, we're not alone. A hooded, wraith-like figure wafts into the hallway. Her clothing has been slashed to ribbons, and she glares at you with glowing red eyes. Do you enjoy my creations? Don't come any closer. So lifelike, almost like real children they used to be. Perhaps I left a little too much life in them. Look what they did to me! Her hood falls back, the face beneath is a patchwork of torn and clawed flesh surrounding a lipless skeletal grin. Suddenly she jumps right at you. Push past her. Not today, Bellwether. Grab Caitlin's hand, but you can feel her trembling while she stands frozen in place. Caitlin, you can do this. You survived the demonic bedbug scene in Murder Motel 5. You can survive anything. The shake, Caitlin snaps out of it. Right, let's blow this popsicle stand. Caitlin, miss I love horror movies. Got scared. Okay. You and Caitlin run down the hallway towards the exit. Bedelia Bellwether's thwarted howls ringing in your ears. Rawr. After crashing through the exit, you collapse on the lawn, panting. That was amazing! I've never felt so alive. It was pretty neat. Neat? A woman who stared down a house full of bloody murder dolls without breaking a sweat? Thought it was neat? What can I say? I don't scare easy, especially when I'm with the love of my life. Aww. Are we gonna hug? We're gonna hug. Caitlin wraps you up in a warm hug. Confession time? I would have completely freaked out if you hadn't been there. You helped make me brave, too. You kept her cool in the haunted house. Laughing, you pick yourselves up and head back to the bed and breakfast. When you arrive, you catch the proprietor just as she's leaving the lobby. I would have probably cut the strings, too. Why are you damaging our shit? Because it's fake, goddammit, I wanted a real haunting. The doll museum was awesome, but why didn't you just tell us it was a haunted house? I saw Murder Motel 5 stickers on your luggage, and I made a judgment call. I thought you'd appreciate the surprise. But Bellwether's Beauties was a real company. Did Bedelia Bellwether really, chop up small children and turn them into dolls? No, but she did embezzle town funds to keep her doll factory afloat. When that finally failed, she skipped town and left it high and dry, with half the population out of work. So the townspeople pulled the savings to buy her old house and got a little creative haunted house tourism, surprisingly lucrative. Wait, why did you all need to pull together to get the house? If she was in Hawk, it was automatically you people's. They do say success is the best revenge. Although permanently associating the Bellwether name with Eldritch abominations is a pretty dope revenge too. Whenever I feel down, I think about old Miss Bellwether doing an internet search on her name. I'm headed out now, but do enjoy a pleasant evening. You return to your room as you close the door behind you. You notice Caitlin looks unusually pensive. Hey, Caitlin. Something going on? Me? Well, She sits down on the bed and motions for you to join her. I like scary movies and haunted houses because they help me feel less afraid of dying. But I've barely spent any time thinking about what I want to do with my actual life because, well, that's even scarier. You want to talk about it? I guess I don't know exactly what I need to talk about. It was scary enough facing failure and disappointment once I realized that I wanted a career making music, but I want a future with you, and I don't want to be scared of failure, that I mess it up somehow. Aw, babe, I want a future together too. Something for us to work together, and work towards, or work forward to, or completely reimagine in year 5. Like that, it's not a goal that we succeed or fail at, it just lights in the distance we can walk towards. When you picture your future life, and I'm talking a pie in the sky, best case scenario, who's there with you? Any kids? Hmm. Right now I want no children. But, I'm assuming she wants a family. I'm assuming that's what her feeling is. I don't know about a house full of children. One would be nice. How about that? I don't want parenting to be my whole life, but I like the idea of starting a small family. Just you, me, and our rockin' little rugrat makes 3. I can't imagine anything better. I teach our kid to examine the sociology metaphors at play in The Cat in the Hat. And I'd potty train them through the power of song. You're gonna take a poop, a poop, a poop. You sit on the seat, wipe your tush when you're done. Da-na-na-na-na. Even if it's number 2, you'll always be our number 1. Caitlin laughs and leans over, dropping her head in your lap. You run your fingers through her hair. What else do you think of when you think about our future? Where would we want to live? Like, if we had all the money in the world, but you can't choose a spaceship, that's cheating. Japan. Japan. I'd love to live on the road again. Oh, we were gonna start playing the song. In the country, in the big city, on the road. Okay, so I've lived in both. I've lived in the country, I've lived in the big city. I'm currently living in the big city, in the biggest city in our state, let alone one of the biggest cities in the country. It's not all it's cracked up to be honest. Um, there's so much violence, so much crime, so much stupid shit. Um, I wouldn't. Well, part of me wants to go on the road, to be honest. Like, honestly, well, see, you wouldn't have a kid then if you were going to be on the road. Um, I wouldn't mind getting a motorcycle and just driving. My home is my motorcycle. But I will go if I want a place to live, like a place I'm gonna actually call home, I say in the country. Picture a big house, but somewhere quiet, calm, close to nature. I'd want a city nearby for essentials, but when I look out my window, I want to see the stars, not streetlights. Sounds quiet, maybe too quiet. If horror movies have taught me anything, it's that when cannibal death cults mobilize, they always hit isolated farmhouses first. True, but they're handy sanctuaries when the zombies hit. An excellent point, but we can play our music as loud as we want in the country. Who's gonna complain? The deer? Now you're getting it. Caitlin lifts her head out of your lap and leans against your shoulder, and you sigh. This is all so far in the future, though. It's barely more than a make-believe. You're a writer. Pulling ideas out of thin air is your life's calling. So, what sort of life is, well, calling? I see myself like my YouTube channel. YouTube, what I do, this is how I look at it. What I do is writing. I'm improv voices, I improv things, I talk about things that are on my heart or mind. Kind of like writing in a lot of ways. Unfortunately, I can't share my writing with you guys. I mean, I guess I could, but not many people would tune in for that. I want to be a massive success. I want to make a difference in the world as well by being a massive success. And keeping it simple and going with the flow, I've tried that. And the flow is always against me, it seems. I want to make a difference in the world, though. Like, I guess that's my legacy, is wanting to make a difference, wanting to make people happy. There's so many ways writing can do that, beyond the moments of enjoyment it gives people. My words could change people's minds, or give them a glimpse of new perspective, or inspire them to action. Caitlin's brow furrows in thought. I never really thought about my music having so much of an impact on people, besides being awesome. But some of my favorite songs act like time machines. They pull me right back to the moment I heard them. Great music can bring back memories, comfort people through hard times, pump them up when they need encouragement. I love that, and I want that, and I want people to be moved by what I make. So I see where you're coming from. I know we've got a ways to go before we seriously have to think about any of this. Hey, it's good for us to suss out our priorities, and nothing's set in stone. It's more like set in bubblegum. We still have time to chew on it for a while. Oh, I like that. Oh, that would make a great song. Dream your bubblegum dreams, don't ever stop. Bubblegum dreams still so sweet when they pop. No, 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 you can stop now. You've got a winner. Write that one down. Caitlin grabs her phone off the nightstand and starts typing into it. The other gals in TBD are gonna love this. If it sounds as cool in real life as it does in my hot head, we could use it to open our tours with the loose pins. Wait, tours plural? I thought that trip with loose pins was a one-time deal. Yeah, for now, but depending on how this goes, we might do it again. Wouldn't you want to eventually be opened up for? Like, you're pensive with accepting that you'll be second. Like, you'll just open up for them, and then they're gonna blow the show out of the water. Wouldn't you want to be opened up for? Caitlin sees the worry on your face and pulls you in for a kiss. Don't worry, it's not gonna be like freshman year. I'm older and wiser, and I promise I'll send you so many cute texts on the tour that you'll want to barf. I hope so, because you're my bubblegum dream, babe. With sudden fervor, Caitlin showers your face with kisses. On your temple, your eyelids, your chin. We may be out of the haunted house, but I can still make you shiver. Oh! She runs one finger up your thigh with a knowing smirk. Don't do this, Pixelberry. Let's get spooky. Whoever writes this pun bullshit. Shut up. Anyway. Just what I want to hear. She starts tracing circles with her fingertips still resting on your thigh. You fall back on the bed with a happy sigh. She calls over you and leans down for a long kiss. Biting your lower lip, you gasp against her mouth. Off to a good start. I don't start anything. I can't finish. She trails her lips down from your lips to the hollow of your throat, clutching at your hip with one hand as her kisses become feverish. You know, you promised more chills, but this is, pretty hot. I believe all that I promised was shivers. Shiver me timbers! She runs a finger up your arm, covered in goosebumps. I'd say I'm delivering on that promise. You let out a low growl. I guess that means it's my turn to step up. You flip Caitlin over and kiss your way up from her collarbone, along her neck, the tip of your nose grazing her jaw. She twitches suddenly. That tickles! Okay. I can stop. I didn't say stop. You know me. I love to shiver. If you want to shiver, these lips will do the trick. Let me tell you a scary story. These lips will do the trick. Oh no, is the love monster coming to get me? That's right. I'm unstoppable, insatiable, flexible, and edible. You playfully growl and straddle Caitlin's hips, pulling her off her top. My shirt! That was my only defense! It had all my daggers! You shimmy down Caitlin's body, working her pants off her legs and dropping them onto the floor with a smirk. Ah, there goes my throwing stars! But you forgot one thing. Caitlin runs her hands up between your thighs, rubbing you gently through your clothes. Your only weakness. I've got my finger on the button, so to speak, so don't make any sudden moves. Your eyes fall closed as your breath catches in your throat. Guess you've got me right where you want me, but I've got another trick up my sleeve. You peel off your own clothes and throw them on the floor next to hers. She gapes hungrily at your naked body. Descending, you press your lips to hers. They're soft and receptive, and the little kiss grows as your tongue flicks against hers. Caitlin lets out a whimper as your mutual desperation for each other increases, and she digs her nails into your back. You don't seem so scared anymore. In my experience, monsters are frequently misunderstood. You probably just need someone to love you. Nope. I eat a steady diet of raw Caitlins, and it's all I need. I can think of worse ways to go. You kiss along her throat, down her torso, and settling between her thighs with another monster growl. Caitlin's head falls back onto the pillow as your mouth finds hers. Zoomy. As the night rolls on, so do the waves of pleasure you and Caitlin give each other. The dark sky outside is on the brink of turning light again when you and Caitlin drop off to sleep in each other's arms, satisfied and exhausted. What? We haven't done a diamond choice with Caitlin in a while. It was unexpected, wasn't it? The rest of the weekend comes and goes with the relaxation and lazing about before you and Caitlin get back on the road to return to Hartfeld. Before you even make it out of the town, you're surprised by the sound of your cell phone ringing. I had honestly forgotten the rest of the world existed. Guess I have to deal with reality again. You pick up your phone. Hello? Hello, is this Mizumi Venti? I'm Carrie Hinkle from Turning Pages, a literary-focused talk show filmed in Northbridge. I was wondering if you could come into our studio for a live TV interview next week. A real TV channel wants to interview you. Will you ace your TV premiere or fudge it? Keep playing the senior to find out. Rar. It looks like we had 2 bangs for the buck. Oh, that was horrible. With that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down description below, links to social media, Discord, and a few links to support me and my content. And without further ado, if you'd like to, you can join me later this evening for Spider-Man, the Heist DLC that came out. I'm a few days behind on it, but I plan to finally stream it tonight. And pretty much that's it for choices this week. Today is Friday. I have a lot of content coming this weekend. We got The Walking Dead, Overkill. I was going to do one more stream of that. If you didn't know, I've been streaming the beta of that. Also going to be doing some more Fear. I did upload the first video up on my channel, as well as going to be doing some other Halloween-oriented games and just all-around fun games. So without further ado, thank you all for tuning in, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace!